Expectations are high, number one, and my challenge is to make sure to see if they can elevate it. All right. Coach talks about details and fine-tuning your game and, taking your game to another level, and they have an opportunity to do that.
The expectation bar is extremely high for the Dogs on the offensive line, and position coach Dan Clark doesn't have to look far to find the leader in his room. It's Chase Evans.
He has solidified that he's the guy and came back, to be the guy, and, just handed him the keys to the car, and he has embraced that role tremendously. He's got a voice with the whole offense, with the whole team, and, the way he approaches himself, the way he talks, and he's hungry.
The offensive line also gets a massive boost this year. Noah Finsky and Marcelo Mendiola, both being cleared to play after transferring into the program last year.
You never know how soon something will be taken away from you, because last year I was on the sidelines watching the whole time, me and Noah, knowing that we could be on the field, contributing. And, my first school was obviously at Cincinnati. We had a big run, and, we had a big incoming class with Sauce Gardner, Majay Sanders, Desmond Ritter. Just being around those guys and, looking at their leadership and, what they could do on and off the field, and, just sitting back and, taking everything in from them and translating it to here. And, it's just, I feel like just my biggest ability, too, is just, seeing different fronts defensively, what type of moves they bring and how twitchy a defender could be, just all those things that combine together.
I'm just really excited for the opportunity to come out and play this year. Last year was a lot of just waiting around, seeing if I was going to get to play. This year, it's full go, getting ready for August 31st against BYU. Control the controllables. That's been really big for me. Just coming out here every day, doing what I can control. That's really what I learned last year, because I put a lot of my emotion and effort into things that were out of my control, like the NCAA, like my waiver and things like that. So right now I'm just focusing on finishing every day, trying to just work on 2 or 3 goals every single day and just get slowly better building up into this game.
There, of course, is a good mixture of returners. You look at Abdou Toure, Jake Green, Derek Harden, all wanting this group to take bigger strides and be the reason the offense is more consistent in 2024.
We have an interesting experience here. All 5 of us are 6-year seniors. We've all played a lot of ball together. Now it's just about getting in practice reps, melding together, make sure we're on the same page, 5 as 1. We're just going to make sure that we do our job every single day. That's the only thing you can do. We can only control what we can control. And as long as we're getting our job done, I think this offense can move really well.
I feel like this is probably the closest O-line group we've ever had. I think everybody here is really bonded, linked up. I think we care about each other. A couple freshman year, first year, sophomore year, it was more of a business mentality, but I feel like we're give anything for each other.
As the season went along last year, it showed depth was needed at key times due to injuries. Clark does love what he sees from the guys who are pushing the ones at this time during fall camp.
I'm excited, and where the first group is at right now, I call it the first group, but right now there's some guys that are pushing these guys, and guys like Cam Dye, guys like CJ, guys like Alex Robarge, John Nally, Aiden Logan, the freshmen from last year that have come in, and they're not red shirts anymore. The Aiden Durig, the Blaine Halley, guys that have, they want a piece of this too, and they want to. The best way to do it is push those guys that are in front of them. All right, don't let them have a bad day. Don't let them have a bad day. Make sure you absorb everything and you push it, and they've done a great job.
From the O-line to the D-line tomorrow, as Antonio James, defensive line room, is up next in our spotlight here in fall camp, as all of our fall camp coverage is presented by the Illinois Army National Guard.